Hi everyone. I'd like to talk to you today about a scientist from Japan named Masaru Emoto. He did a lot of work with water and he's quite well known for it. You may have come across him before. But some of the findings in his research have really profound results and impacts on everyday life for each of us. So what he did was he wanted to find out whether different words could have an effect on water crystals, so the actual molecular structure of water. So my basic understanding is that he would take a glass of water, sit it on a piece of paper with a word written on it. Now it might be happy, or it might be depressed, or it might, the word could have a different emotional state. And I believe he froze the water sitting on that word, so it was exposed to that word. And then in the process of thawing the water out, he could see the shape of the water crystals. And it's quite stunning, the difference that he was able to observe between words with a positive energy and words with a negative feel to them. I'll put a link to his website in the description of this video so that you can have a look through some of the photos in case you haven't come across them before. So it's pretty amazing that water is affected by sitting on top of a word. It didn't matter what language that word was in. It didn't matter whether the scientist knew what the word was or not. So it didn't come from the state of mind of the facilitator or the scientist. It was from sitting on the word itself. And that word, I guess, gave off an energy into the water, changed the structure of the water molecules, and that was visible, whether it's under a microscope. I don't have the finer details, but I've just seen the photos and they're absolutely beautiful. Words like joy, happiness, motivation, peace, love, vitality, they would create water crystals, which are like beautiful snowflakes. Very intricate, some of them, but very pretty. And then other words with more of a negative feel, like sad, depressed, angry, whatever, they looked really quite sludgy in comparison. And they didn't have that hexagonal snowflake type shape. They tended to be softer around the edges and, to me, a real sludgy look. So I better get to the point. The point is that if words can have this effect on water, and that our bodies are roughly 70% water anyway, the words and the environment that we're exposed to has a direct on our physical selves. And just let your mind stretch a little around this idea. Just being near a word printed on a piece of paper can have that impact. What about the emotions that we feel? What about the words that we say out loud, or the words that are said to us? What about the programs that we watch, the people that we interact with? If printed words can have that much impact on water, and we're made of water, we're largely made of water, then what impact does the world around us have on us, who we are, how we feel, and our physical health? So I just want to put that out there today. Let your imagination roll around with it a bit and think about, some of the subtleties in life, just the words we say, the way we interact, the thoughts we think. They have a much bigger impact than what we might realize. So do have a look at Emoto's website. The photos speak for themselves. I can talk about them and say they're beautiful, but you've got to see them. So click on the link. I'll put a link below and see what you get out of it. Thanks a lot. Bye.